Check mic 1 2 1 2. Check mic 1 2 1 2. Oh, I sound good. Hey, it's like a podcast up in here. Come on now. We're finna start the stream soon. Excited to see y'all.
I see you, Nate.
right, we about to get started. We're gonna see what's going on. Actually, I'm gonna turn these lights back on because why not? I don't know. I feel like I need to turn. Oh no, I want y'all to see me, but also I don't want to peek in the mic, so I gotta make sure I don't blow out y'all's ears. This is the part where I test audio for 5 minutes. I don't think I'm blowing everything out. We'll turn this down a little bit. And then turn this down a little bit. Now I'm hearing two audios at the same time, so I'm making sure this is right. And chat, support me with the audio, please. Okay, I think it sounds better. The 10-second delay is crazy. Alright, I think we're feeling pretty good. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna go with it. I think the audio's good. If it's not good, we'll edit and post. So hello, welcome to Distress Fest. Well, basically, this is just a way for the libraries to reach out, NC State University libraries, that is, and really just show some support during exam weeks. De-stress, as they say. Exams can be stressful. I know I was stressed when I had to do exams as a student, which was only 2 years ago. So I just wanted to be able to kind of give back a little bit. You know, I figured people like Manga, people like coloring in things, and they find that a lot less stressful. So I was like, okay, let's do a de-stress event with just like coloring in some things and really inking things. So this stream's gonna be a little different because I got this set up a little wild. If y'all don't know, I stream personally when this is just with games and things like that. So I know a little bit of OBS, so I'll be playing around, and we're going to be playing around with different camera angles all over the place. I don't know if y'all saw, but we had the other camera angle, which was up here. And also, shout out to Distress. Oh, there it is. Hello. That's from my phone right there. Yeah, we locked in. And just so y'all, if y'all don't know, Distress Fest, which I'm going to switch to the second main so you get closer. Let's see right here. Hey, there we go. Yeah, Distress Fest is happening all this week. Definitely muted myself, and now I need to unmute myself. There we go. Yeah, Distress Fest happening all this week. So we have Pause for Pause, which I believe is on either Thursday. Don't quote me on that, but we have dogs that you can come pet. We also have from today till Thursday, I believe, we have exam kits that we're giving out for free. They're just like essential items that you need for exams and study tips, things like that. So we're going to be setting up tables there, both at DHL Junior Library as well as Hunt Junior Library. So feel free to stop by. We'll be there from 11 to 1, although the bags did go out pretty quickly today, so be sure to get there a little bit early to get your exam kit. But yeah, we're excited for y'all to really do some great things, and we're just here to, as pretty much the stream says, vibe out, learn some manga things, and just have a good time. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show y'all some different camera angles of what we've got here. All right, so we got me times 2, right? And then what we also got is we got the overhead. Now, I will put on the keyframe pretty soon here. Let me see, actually. Let me do that right now, actually. Let me do the video capture. That's me, properties. No, not properties. It's like, let's see here. Camera going crazy. All right, so yeah. We'll put on filters. There we go. And then we'll put on chroma key. Do-do-do-do. Ta-da. I'm in the scene. It's like magic. Yeah. So here we got me on the side. I'm inside the microphone, so y'all can see what I'm doing. And I'm not gonna show this yet. I'm gonna actually say what it is in a second. But then we also have the manga panels on the side. So actually, dang it, I just spoiled it. All right, so it's Naruto. We're inking Naruto because it's exam time, and I want all of y'all to believe in yourselves, and that's what Naruto does. Believes in himself, but also follows his ninja way. So what y'all got to do, just believe in yourselves. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be doing the text, but I'm just gonna be like inking all of the panel just to see how it goes. As well too, if you're interested in doing some inking like this, some manga inking, we have the tools on the side to the far left, at least my left. So it shows you all the tools that I'm going to be using. I'm mainly going to be using the manga pens. I'm not going to lie, because I'm not experienced in. Well, I am experienced in painting with ink. I am not experienced with using the different type of pen. I don't know what this pen is actually even called. That's how I don't know. So stick with me there. Yeah, and then I chose to do Naruto as well too because we have that here at the libraries. So for instance, you can go right now and check out. We have the full series of manga series of Naruto, so you can go and check that out at any time here at our libraries. So a little self promotion that we got going on here. All right, and I'm gonna turn the lights on. There we go. All right, we got lights going. I got my hat going. It's a lot going on. All right. All right. So, and then we got what? We got overhead too. So that's all of our views that we got. All right. So I'm finna just kind of we're gonna hop into it, see what goes on, and figure out the best ways to kind of do this. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, because of the lighting, the chroma key is gonna not be the greatest. I could adjust it, but I'm lazy right now, so we're not gonna do that. All right. Well, actually, let me see. Let me adjust the chroma key. Let me stop being lazy. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. No. I like the contrast though. Hold on. Yeah, y'all just see me messing around with the stuff right now. Hold on. Yeah, go back to defaults, bro. This is not the move. Hold on. There we go. Y'all see me messing around with this stuff. Is that a little better? That's actually worse. Yeah. Well, you know what it is. It's because of the lights, but I might decide to turn them off. I might keep them on. Who knows? But let me just mess around with the chroma key for one more time. Let me see. Oh, this might be a little better. Hold on. It was smoothness that looks like it'll do the trick. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's good. Hold on. Ooh, now I'm too smooth. Alright. I think that's as good as we're gonna get with the lights. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So y'all see the little outline. I'm gonna leave it like that. If I mess with the chroma key, we'll never get to inking. Alright. Alright, so how we gonna be doing this is I'm basically going to start, which let me get my headphones on. Yeah, I'm basically going to start using my pens actually. Which if actually I'm actually hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. Come with me, and you'll see world of imagination. Yeah. Okay. So we're using this right here, right? Using the Faber, whatever it is, artist pens. I love these. I've been using these for like 3 or 4 years. There we go. It gets into focus. And yeah, they're really clutch for me. There's like three. There we go. 3 different levels to this. There's the bold ones. Then you've got the smaller ones. And then you also got kind of like the medium ones. So these pens are clutch. I've used them for like I said, 4 years. I only spent like $5 on them. Got them on sale. So I recommend them. Then we also got like these micron type of pens that I just bought. So just because I just bought them, I don't know how to review them. You know what I mean? Focus. Well, I tried. All right, so we got those, and we're also a little close up. We're gonna be drawing Naruto. Hey. Then we also got brushes on the side, which I'll show y'all in a little bit. But right now, I just want to get started on inking now. We're already 11 minutes in, so I'm gonna just start inking. All right. So let me switch cameras real quick to the overhead. All right, we in this thing. 11 minutes in. I think that's enough intro. I think y'all tired of hearing me talk, so let's just ink. All right. All right, so basically I'm just going to use these cards as like a test. Just to see how much this will pick up. All right, so we're looking good. So I'm gonna just start. And I always do like a test when it comes to inking first. When it comes to I draw it out. I do the outline first, then I go over it and with hard lines and pencil, so I know exactly where I'm inking. And I can just kind of go from there because I use pens a lot, and because this one, as you'll see, the Naruto panel. Ooh, let me skip this song real quick. All right, skip to some jazz. There we go. Yeah, so basically what I like to do here. Oh, I got to open the door for Alex. Dang. I was just about to start, too. What's up?
You started?
I'm streaming right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Special guest, Tim and Alex. We're legends.
Hey, hold on. Let me switch camera frames. Hold on.
Oh, wow. You got like a whole setup in here. This is really cool. That's the back of my head.
The camera's right there.
Wow. Oh, nice. That's your phone.
Yeah, that's my phone, bro. Yeah.
That's crazy.
We streaming, bro. Yeah.
So what do we got going today?
I'm finna do this manga right here, bro. I'm finna do the overhead. What? Let's see right here.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. I'm locked in. You can see I'm locked in. Look at that. Woo!
Woo!
Oh, wow. I'm telling you, bro.
Nice.
And we got the smooth jazz right now.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? I've done like an 11-minute intro and haven't inked at all.
Yeah,
People probably like, what is he doing? This is so, yeah, I'm finna hop into it, bro.
Nice. Well, we just wanted to say good luck with your stream and looking forward to being able to tune in.
Yo, shout out to hold on. Shout out to Tim and Alex.
Oh, Tim.
Say hi to the people as librarians.
You might know us from our lo-fi.
Yeah. We started this. We created this.
Come on now.
Classic sessions and beats were made in this room.
So yeah.
Pass the torch to Darrien.
Yeah.
Check out their lo-fi beat streams. You know what I mean? Bring them
bring
back.
them
I'll
back.
be there. Y'all see, I got the
You can draw in
setup.
the background.
That's what I was saying. So yeah,
There.
yeah.
Nice.
We here with it.
We got like an infinite time loop going.
I know.
That's
All right,
wild.
I'm finna lock in. Okay,
All right,
people,
all right,
people, the
okay.
people
Have a
get
good
that.
stream.
All right, bro.
It looks great already.
Thank you. All right, all right. So I'll switch to the main. All right. Oh, switch to the main. We're gonna do overhead. All right, now we starting. I promise people of the world. Which I almost went to the bowl. It's not what I wanted to do. All right, so we're gonna start out with the small brush right here and kind of lock in. All right. So generally, I like to ink in a very, as with most of my art process, a very kind of weird way. Usually, what you want to do is you want to rotate your paper as you go in like a 360 motion. That way, you're not getting ink smeared all over. You're just kind of going in sections. You're trying to get away from the ink. But because these are pens, a lot of times when you're going with the pens, they're just going to stick on the paper and stay there with this Bristol paper. But basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over the important lines right here. So what I want to do, I'm going to take out my ruler. Just kind of going right here with no fear at all. And as you can see, that line got a lot bolder right there. The one thing I will say about inking that really helped me as an artist was learning not to be scared. You're gonna make mistakes in inking. It's just gonna happen. You know, that's a given. But it's about embracing those mistakes. Like, just like what I did there. Yeah. It's about embracing those mistakes. All right. And what I'll do is I'll go back over that line too. As you can see right there, already a mistake. As we just started. But that's the thing. I can make this line bolder and then it'll go away. But I just want to get something on the paper first and kind of get these first lines going, right? As y'all will notice, I am left-handed, so that's just gonna be a thing, all right? Yeah, but I just want to go with the lines. I want to go with and trust the line work that I did beforehand. You want to keep it with one stroke, but at the same time, 2 or 3 strokes is fine. And really, when it comes down to inking, it's just about how hard you hold down the pen, like, honestly. Let me turn up the music a little bit. Yeah, I just want to follow the lines. There we go. Hey. All right, so there we go. We got a little something going on. We got some little cooking, you know, some home cooking. And don't really worry about the pencil lines. That's what you got the eraser for. I always use. See, I can't really zoom into this mug like that, but yeah, I always use these types of pencils if you can kind of see them from farther away. But I only really use them because of how great the eraser is, and then I draw with a mechanical pencil, just because it's very precise. Yeah, but like I was saying before, inking was a great way of me learning that it's okay to make mistakes and being okay with having mistakes in your artwork. or at least what you perceive are mistakes. And I always say that a lot of times, like, I don't know, it helped me as well as with acrylic painting. Like, it helped me really stop being scared of doing things just because I was scared to do it, um, and not letting fear control me. So it's kind of like art is kind of deep for me. All right, and what I want to do is, y'all can't see it, but I'm actually looking at the picture at the same time, but it's like super zoomed in. I'm trying to make sure that I get the chat in here too. All right. Yeah, but I want to make sure I'm somewhat accurate to the manga right here. All right. So some of these lines are harder than others that you'll see in this thing. So it's like this top portion, it's got a little bit more going on, so I'm going to fill it in a little more. And then we have like, ooh, that's a tough one. Yeah, that one needs to be a little bit more thick. Smaller. Yeah, but I don't know. Art really was therapeutic for me in that way. To like not fear to do things, but just to react. There we go. There we go. Let me get the close overhead so y'all can see what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, but I don't know. With acrylic, I always thought like when I was painting or doing certain things, or even before before I got into painting, I always had drawn in pencil, no matter what. And I found that as my safety net because it's like, hey, if you mess up, you can erase, right? And so I always wanted to do that safety net, and I didn't want to like go out of the realm of doing any other medium almost. And then so in my art class in undergrad and somewhat in high school, mostly in high school, I was introduced to acrylic. Scared as I don't know what. And then the more I started to do it, the more I realized like, oh, you can make all the mistakes in the world with acrylic and save it. Like you can just paint right back over it. And because of that, it really gave me like a huge lesson, honestly. To be like, don't just fear things just to fear it. Just go after it. Sort of like attack your fears and really go for it. Don't let your fears hold you back. All right, let's see here. Ooh, there we go. See, this one's a little bit more square. Come on, Narito. Come on. Is this one that's going to be interesting? Because this one's like the thickest. So what I want to do is I want to do like 2 or 3 strokes on purpose. And kind of fill it in. There we go. Hope everybody's vibing out, having a good time. Okay, here we go. This is like a smaller line, and for that smaller line, I want to use like a smaller one, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, don't be afraid to like mix up the different pens that you use, because I mean that's what they're there for. They're there for you to utilize them. So like with these smaller lines, what I want to do on Naruto's neck right here is I'm gonna use the smaller one and just kind of fill them in real quick. And with a lot of these renditions that I do of these panels, I know I'm not gonna get them exact, but I'm gonna try my best to get them as close as possible. So, and I'm not pressing down too hard on the pen. I'm just like lightly doing it with a lot of these. Yeah, like I'm barely even touching it with that stroke right there. All right. We're gonna go back to before we do that, hold on. Yeah, there was that one piece of hair right there. It's like a little smaller. We'll go right like that. There we go. And then what I want to do, I'm gonna go back to the bigger pen. This is all copyright-free music, so don't come after me, YouTube. Don't come after me. All right, let's see. Hey. I'm not gonna lie, this copyright-free music be hitting. We got some musicians at our libraries. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of this music comes from Tim Mensa. Y'all just saw him. I hopped on the stream for a quick sec. We really showing out for y'all, the libraries here. There we go. This ear is weird. There are certain body parts, like when you're drawing, that your mind and your brain does not comprehend. One of those, obviously, for everybody, has to be hands. That's just ridiculous. And then another one is definitely, for me, eyes used to be a big thing, and because I practice so much on it, it's not anymore. Yeah, that's too bold for that. It's too bold for that. Can I get? This is why I use the microns, because they have more variation. With the other pens, you only have you can only go so small and or big, right? I like this one. And I'm actually gonna start dipping, using the actual ink in a second. Yeah, this way of inking is very unorthodox. I don't recommend it for everyone. I'm not gonna lie. This is where the paper rotation comes in handy. And also where the pens come in handy. Obviously, I went over the other stuff already. Of like, you're not supposed to put your hand over what you drew, but because these are pens, I'm putting my hand over it. But don't do what I'm doing. So y'all finna see my drawing face. Oh no. Hold on. No, not many. No. Just trying to get to the regular player. There we go. We flipped it and we're cruising. Alright. I want a smaller one, so that's the point or 005. I'm gonna switch to that one. No, shout out to Naruto. Naruto changed my life. Naruto and Bleach made me really interested in art even more. I already was because my mom was an artist, still is, and worked in exhibit design. So I was already a fan of art and what it could be. And my mom would watch cartoons with me. And still to this day watches kid cartoons. She loves watching kid cartoons. So she's the real GOAT in that. And because of that, it just made me want to continue to draw. And my sister, an amazing artist herself, really got me on wanting to explore more about artistic creation. Let's see. See. Okay. This actually can be higher. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, there we go. The hair is almost there. I want something a little bolder. Give me the small. How bold is it? That's the thing. There we go. Yeah, don't worry about the eraser lines. As I said, when you erase later, the ink is just gonna be like, "Ha, you tried." So it's gonna be on there. It's not gonna care. Okay. All right. What I'm gonna do is the eyes are gonna scare me. I'm not gonna lie. The eyes are gonna terrify me. But I want to use the pen that I haven't used before on the long lines because those are like I can just go over them. I think what I want to do is go over the face more because the face are the bold where the bold lines are. There we go. Hey. This is that club party music. Hold on. Alright. This is where rotating the paper comes in handy. There we go. Like, if you want to go back over lines, that's perfectly fine. I hope y'all having a good time in terms of, like, getting ready for exams, or the best the best good time that you can have, you know. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just go out there and do what you do, you know. You've already spent the whole semester going through the hard parts, so the easy part is just finishing it out. Ooh. Okay, there's things going on here. Just listening to the music. Let me turn up the music a little more. Woohoo! I must use too much of a bold one. Hold on. 0.5 is what I like. Yeah, it's all about pressure with these pens. And with these smaller details, it's okay. What I like to use is just a smaller pen and then go over. That way it's like you can make less mistakes doing that. Yeah, there are certain lines you want to go over and certain lines that you're just chilling out with. I will say doing this as well too. You gain like so much more greater respect for manga artists just in general. All the stuff they have to do and how they have to create. People be rushing them to get their stuff out too. It's that's crazy. I'd be like, yo, you know how hard it is to draw this stuff, and gosh. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, the eye is a little more, so I'm gonna go with 3 for the eye. No, hit the jazz for me. There we go. And I want to like make it a little bit bolder, but I don't want to go too crazy. The craziest things about a lot of these is just like, especially with eyes and things like that, and I think that's why it's so hard is because if you like do slight variations, it can change the whole entire expression of a character. So that's why it's so important. Okay, that time I jumped in there with no fear. I wasn't even thinking when I did it, and usually I get so cautious with the eye. Did not care in this instance, I'm not gonna lie. That's what you gotta do, you gotta go for it. You gotta live life on the edge. There we go. Not gonna lie, I might have to paint over that because the inner eye is like way smaller than the outer. But y'all didn't hear that from me. It's perfect. It's perfect. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, now we're gonna go to the mouth. All right. I want to go back over this. If y'all don't know what I'm looking at to the side, it's just my laptop. I'm just trying to see the reference lines and where to go. And that's pretty much what this process is. I mean, with drawing, it's just like you're looking at shapes and trying to replicate them as much as possible. Or creatively do something different with each shape. Alright, now this part of the mouth, that's the one where I'm gonna need more ink. Alright. There we go. Hey. I'm almost about to push over this table on my leg. See, I got smudge all over my hands. But that's what we have erasers for. This one's still a little bit too bold. No. I want to go smaller. The picture says go smaller, so I'll go smaller. There we go. Ooh. My mind hitting that. Come on. Alright, there we go. I'm liking it. It's the one step at a time, you know what I mean? So this is why, okay. So for the big line, I want to make sure that I'm outlining the black as much as possible. Oh, that was the end of the music. Hold on. Run it back. I had to make my own playlist for this just to make sure it was all copyright free. Alright, let's see. Ooh. That time the paper was so mean to me. It moved and I didn't want it to move. Nobody can be. There we go. And then it's the inside of his jacket. What was y'all's favorite anime? That's my question. I know everybody likes Demon Slayer nowadays. I ain't hating, I promise. Okay. See, once I got that outlined, then I know exactly what it is and what I need to do with it. See. Switching pins. See, I was inking before I was looking. That's a no-no. A lot of times if you're using a smaller pen, just so you don't waste a lot of the ink on the smaller pens because they're so fine tipped, just switch to the bigger pen. So just do the outline and then switch to the bigger pen to get more in there. Now, what we're going to do is we're transferring over because I see I've outlined. Hold on. No, I didn't. I lied. I lied to all of y'all. All right, so I outlined the black and Naruto's jacket. So it's these two pieces, right? Is this piece? I'm trying to compartmentalize it in my head right now. Hold on. Yes, it's this piece. There's some black on the side too. But I'm like, is that a part of his jacket? I don't know. Yeah, I was just gonna fill in some more over here. Yeah, but you can see over here is where I outlined. That's the black. What I'm gonna do is because it's so much of it, is I'm gonna paint it instead of inking it. And because we're like an hour in, it's good to try to do that. It'll go out. I'll do that later. All right, so basically, let's get into this acrylic right here. Ooh. And by acrylic, I mean we're just gonna use black ink. Ooh, black ink. Ooh. All right. So I'm just gonna move Naruto a little bit up more. And what I'm gonna do is just open the ink a little bit. You can see it's definitely black ink. Oh, using the wrong mouse. We'll go to overhead 2 for this one, just so y'all can see. Yeah, so we got the black ink here. Now, to let you know, any container with black ink is very watery by itself, so you really don't need to put water with it. But if you're gonna use a brush, I always like to just put a little bit of water on that thing, just so it knows that it's alive and not stiff. So I'm gonna take out the water here. I'm gonna just dip it in here real quick, just a little bit. I'm gonna touch. Make sure it's feeling good. I also designate one brush as just the ink brush because inevitably, because ink stains, it's just going to stain the whole entire brush. So it's better just to have one brush that's just ink. And I like what it's doing there. Alright, here we go. And this is where the inking is gonna get harder, and because I'm literally just not that I'm painting it on. That's not the hard part. It's the fact that after I paint it on, it's gonna want to dry. So I gotta avoid that spot the whole time. All right. So I'm just gonna dip it in here. Just a little bit. Like I said, don't be scared. Just go for it. Once you get a good amount on there, you want to make sure that it's wet and just kind of go over it. If there are patches, you can just go over it with the pen. You don't want to rush it, you just want to be patient. Let it come to you. I want to make sure the ink is all in one. All in one motion. Yeah, y'all saw how locked in I was. I was talking and I was like, nope, that's not gonna work. I had to lock in real quick. Hold on. Yeah, but when it comes to inking, you want to make sure like before it dries that all the ink is in like one direction, because when it dries, it's gonna memorize those brush strokes. You're gonna see those brush strokes. So you want to make sure that to keep it consistent, just keep on doing the same type of stroke. Which I'm just starting from the top and then going down. But at the end of the day, I'm new to all this, so this advice could be complete trash too. just let y'all know. But it's about taking risks, going for it. Don't be scared. Just have a good time. That's what I also love about Bristol paper is it'll just be like, oh, cool, you got a new medium? Cool, I can handle that too. didn't even think about it, but I'm wearing a white shirt while inking. I am a crazy person. I am not okay. This is wild. This shows how much confidence I have. Not it's crazy. Now, do I want to use a smaller brush, or do I just want to like vibe out with the pen real quick for this smaller parts? And I think I might just let it dry and then vibe out with the pen. I'm going back over it because sometimes the ink can be uneven, so I just like to go over it again. You know it's uneven because then there would be a difference in variation of the black. Alright, I'll move on to the second part of this one. There we go. All right. I think that was good for at least the brush. I'm gonna just put it in the water because I don't want my brush to like die while I'm doing other things. All right, so this is the part of the stream where I take a quick second break and look at the cameras. Hold on. I'm gonna close the ink up real quick before it falls out and destroys my life. I'm just move Naruto down a little bit here. Let's go to the setup camera. So I got the phone with me. I'm just looking at it up close. As you can see, the line work is a little interesting. And you can see that I painted the parts up. And you can see the ink drying right there. If you can see that. Look at the ink drying right there. I didn't want to go on the edges too much. But yeah, you can see the brush strokes like right there. And so when it dries, those brush strokes will become permanent. So sometimes you like to go over them a couple times. And then the face of Naruto. That's why the pins are very consistent. Right there. There we go. So yeah, just a little stuff going on right there. Let's switch to the overhead. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now for the second part, what I want to do is, and I'll fill in the rest for the jacket in a second, once it dries. So I want to just go on to the more parts of the jacket, and I'm going to use the pen for that. This is where I kind of like speed up a little bit. So we're in the last hour stretch, so I want to make sure that I get like majority of it done. So I'm going to just lock in. This one's a little bit deeper. So this is where the rotation comes in. That's why I wanted to ink first, so I could show y'all that just moving the paper can do so much for you. And it's actually, it just comes instinctually. It's bold on this side, at least in the middle. And I kind of want to show what the cross hatching is, so I'll go with the hand next. The underneath the hand is really bold, so I'm gonna go there first. There we go. And I want to make sure that I switch to a smaller one for the cross hatching. I want to switch to one that I'm comfortable with though. And the 3 is a good one for me. So I'm fluctuating between the 0.35 millimeter one and what's the other one? I can't do math. The 0.20 mm. I'm guessing that's millimeters too. I don't know. Hey man, I do art. I don't know. All right, and then what I want to do with these cross hatching is let's see. So let's switch to the overhead too. Hey, I'm gonna go over these lines. Actually, let me see if I can take my other camera and just like go deep. Let's see what the setup camera likes. And then hide this and the border. Yeah. So when I'm cross hatching, I just want to do it quickly so I can get the effect, but not go too hard at the same time, right? So I'm gonna just get a feel for it. Hold on. There we go. You want to make sure you're facing the right certain direction. You see, I'm just doing them like real quick lines. I don't care where they're going, what's happening with them. I'm just kind of letting the art take control. There we go. And then with these lines, I actually want the smaller one. Yeah, look how fine tipped this pen is. If y'all can see that. Focus! Focus! Hey, look how fine tipped that pen is right there. Yeah, so you can see the crosshatch kind of did some things, you know. That's dope. That's dope. I like it. All right, I'm gonna switch back to the other cam real quick. Make sure this don't fall. All right. So we got some of that going. So I show you a little bit of the crosshatch, which is mainly one of the things you're gonna be doing in the Manga type of things, and then as well too painting, and then mixing the certain inks. I'm gonna go back over some of this ink too, so I can really with the pen, so I can really dig out those lines. Is this dry? Yeah, it is. Look at that, look at that. Come on now. Is that lock in? I gotta lock in. Like you're just drawing it. Oh. This is why I love art. Because you can just zone out. You can forget where you are, what's going on, what the time is, who the people are. It's pure escapism, honestly. Hey, there we go. And ink mixes with ink, I'll tell you that. So if you got the ink pen, it's gonna mix with the other stuff. There we go. There we go. Fill that in. That's coloring right there. Woohoo! I see you, Naruto. Sasuke! You can already see. You can already see. He's finna become the Hokage. I like it. I like what it's becoming. These last 30 minutes, I'm gonna try to get as much done as possible. But that's crisp right there. You see that? That's the difference between ink right there. It's like when you are able to ink a whole part, it makes everything just pop out even more. Let me get the 0.5. Okay. Woo! Y'all almost saw me mess up. That's okay. But it's okay if you mess up. See, it's good to have a little fear. It was the fear allowed me to stay awake enough so I didn't have to go over the line that would destroy everything. Yeah, that ink is definitely dried because I went over it by accident. Living life on the edge. There we go. The zipper. I'm so bold underneath. tell you, man. Naruto's goated. Just watching it back in the day. Oh my gosh. Made me want to cry every time. Alright. Rollers are my mortal enemy, I swear. Because they're very deceiving. You think you're getting on the line, and then it's like, nope, you're an inch over it. No. Shadows are a crazy thing. There we go. I'm just gonna follow the line this time. That led me down the right path last time, right? Yeah, I learned from my mistakes this time. We're drifting and we're cruising. There we go. Yeah, sometimes with the ink pens, if it gets in contact with the ink that you've already used before, and it might be still a little wet, it's gonna roll that over into the into the next line. So you want to be careful sometimes. All right, let's see. But it is crazy how these pens can keep ink for so long. I mean, I used these pens before undergrad. The day they go out, I'm gonna cry. Hey. So, battery low on the phone. Dun 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 dun. Scary times. Let me see if I can adjust the phone. Ooh, I just don't want the phone to die. Oh, give me the mouse back. I'm trying to do the setup. Trying to get the camera right. There we go. Camera down. Camera down. The camera went obsolete. Let me see if I can just angle it over here. It goes up to the sky. It goes up to the sky. I tried to angle it a cool way, but it wasn't going to do it. We switched to overhead too. Camera down. That camera's just my phone. So. But it's really cool because you can hook up to like a certain like a server and then stream to your phone, which is pretty awesome. And it'll just show exactly what's on your phone. The only problem is it'll suck the battery out of it, but it is quality. There we go. Down to the final stretch right here. Yeah, usually when you're shading something, the darkest area is right underneath it, so you want to go hard on the lines when it's right underneath something. There we go. Run back to club music. That's right there is the variation of line work. It's like you can go lighter, or you go harder with the same pen. And sometimes you can have like one pen, but you can really change the variation of how you draw just by the pressure that you apply. I'm going smaller. Hey. There we go. Almost got me. I thought the ink was out. Nope, it's still there. Going light on that one. Not going too hard on that one. This nail wants to be known, so I'm gonna go harder. Ooh. It's that inking process. Hey. Alright, now I'm gonna get to the letters right here. Actually, no. I'm almost done with the whole body, so let me just continue with the body real quick. It's all about the process in art. I know a lot of times people just think some people are good at it, some people are not. It's just crazy to think that way. Because really all it is like, with anything, it's just practice and repetition. It's just practicing it every day, getting better, getting better, and not even having to get better, but just creating because you want to create. As I said, don't be scared, or don't let fear overwhelm you. Just go for it. Nothing's stopping you. Yeah, these letters gonna be bold, so I'm gonna make them bold. Half the battle is just putting it on the page. Hold on. Ooh, okay. There we go. I need a more. we go. She's singing that. I had to run it back to the beginning. The OG music, which we use in our streams like every time. The OG music. There we go. Get that bold in there. There we go. Yeah, when you got the outline, sometimes you'd be like, "Why is this line so deep? Why is it so deep? Yeah, why is it? There's so much going on with it." And it's just telling you to, especially with the outlines, you got to fill in the inside portion, not the outside. There we go. Come on. I'm locked in. Every time I start drawing, I get locked in. I don't see anything else. I swear. We want that snap to be outlined pretty deep. Here we go. Snap. Kapow! Batman. Hey. Let's see how much my phone actually likes me. Hold on. Hey, I see you, Naruto. You can see the ink lines. Getting that close, you can see them. They're still drying. You zoom out, you never see it. That's quality right there. Hey. Shout out to Naruto. And all these tools over here. Alright, let's switch over to camera 2, 1. We'll do camera 1. No, that was a pretty successful stream, I'm not gonna lie. We drew Naruto pretty nicely. I didn't ink all of Naruto, but I got most of them, you know. It looks pretty fire, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I guess all I can really say about this stream is like, yeah, don't be scared to do something new. Just mix it up, you know what I mean? You can always have fun, no matter what it is. And I feel like art really taught me to kind of go outside the box, not fear anything really. Just kind of go for what you want, go for what you want to do. I was always scared to do acrylic painting, or just painting in general. And then I found out, oh, if you mess it up, you could easily correct it, and you could learn from it. So it's always okay to be vulnerable and do something new, you know. Just believe in yourself and trust, you know. But shout out to Naruto. That's what I say. Believe in yourself. Believe it, you know. Trust yourself, and good things will happen, you know. So I think it was a fun little stream for y'all. I'm gonna do a time lapse, and let me turn off the green screen. Click. Oops, I meant to go to filters. My bad. There we go. Hey, so thank y'all for joining me. I had a good time inking. Ink some Naruto. Hopefully this dries off pretty soon. But I like it. This is fun. I like the setup. I like streaming. We might do some different things. Watch out for the DJ streamings that we might do with Tim Missa and Alex that y'all saw earlier in the stream. Just a fun time. Feel free to stop by. We might do some streams in the future like this. But just stay tuned to this channel for some cool content. We got shorts coming out. Yeah, and come by for De-Stress Fest. Got Paws for Paws, which is petting some really cute dogs to kind of keep your mind at ease from exam time. And then we're heading out exam bags at DHL Junior Library, as well as Hunt Junior Libraries. Just exam kits to help you with your exams. So I'm Darrien Bailey, if you didn't know, library specialist. Had a good time, and hey man, shout out to Manga, you know what it is. Shout out to Naruto, we got it in our reserves, or we got it not in our reserves collection, but it's in our collection. So yeah, see y'all later.